What's up, guys? It's Jules. It is the first week of February, and we are doing another weekly update. And it's a lot of cross-stitching. There's a lot of cross-stitching projects on the wall. The Nashville show was just recently. Sorry, I thought my charger was going to fall off the table here. And I'm going to link it down below. I talked about it in the interlude video a couple days ago, but I forget the channel. It's a really good channel that does interviews with stitchers and designers and things like that. And they did an interview with Ronnie Rowe. So if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check that out, because he's got some really cool new designs that are out there. And some that I'm going to have to do, even though they're not the typical Ronnie Rowe that I really like to do. But, you know, sometimes we just got to change. But there's some dog ones that I really like, the black and white ones that are like that. And some of his new stuff is so amazing. I don't know how he does it. I got to reach out to him and check in with him and find out when he's going to be putting some of these newer designs on his site. Sailor. Anyway, so... anyway, never mind. Anyway, so to see when some of these new designs, I'm sorry guys, to see when these new designs are coming out, because they're just really amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna reach out to him, and I gotta get in touch with him at some point. And so, because he'd reached out to me before. I want to apologize for those of you who follow the blog. I've not been very good at updating the blog as of late. I have been consumed with some other things. I've been stitching, obviously. I just haven't been updating the blog, and I want to get back into that. So hopefully we'll become a little better, or a lot better, at getting into that real soon here. So I got my Cleveland Browns jersey on, and so it's a jersey kind of day. And let's look at some cross stitch projects, shall we? All right, now the good news is I found floss and pattern and have begun trying to finish Pluribus Unum. There it is. Pluribus Unum. Ooh. Oh no, it's not going to have it on there. So let me go back and show you guys, because it's been quite a while. Some of you guys may never have seen this. But this is Pluribus Unum. And what I had decided to do, in the design, it's 2012, probably for when the design was made, but I thought it was a way better idea for me to do 1776. So my problem is that I could figure out how to do 17 before, but I lost the page that actually had the key, the samplers on it, of the letters and the numbers and whatnot. And so I basically tried to do 6. Didn't really come out very well. I might make one more ditch effort to find that one page, just so that I can, and if not, then I'm just going to go with the 6 the way that it is and put another 7 there, and so be it. I'll always remember that when it's up on the wall for the trouble it gave me at the end. But anyway, so that's the Pluribus Unum. It's, what is it, 32 count linen, and I really like it a lot. It's a really nice, it was a really fun pattern to do. And it was just a very, straightforward pattern from Heartstring Samplery. So really liked it. But I'm finally getting it done here, guys. Speaking of getting things done, let's look at Boba Fett. 'Cause Boba Fett actually saw a little bit of action this week, and I was working on it. So I don't know how much you'll be able to tell, but it's been a while since we've looked at it. But I mostly went after the front part of it up here, and we're just filling in more of this through here, trying to get his little shoulder area done. So that's really what I've been working on. I know with this piece, this is not going to really pop out the way that this one up here does until I get more in. But I just wanted to show you guys that I was working on it again. I had to regrid some of these areas. And so I got that done. Whew. I'm happy about that. I'm happy because I want to see what this looks like. It's like I've gotten this for a while. I've had it for a while. I want to do it. I want to get it done and see what it looks like and see how it pops out. Now, speaking of Star Wars, I also did more work on Stormtrooper this week. So I've got, where am I here? I always forget where I'm at. All right, so it's right here. So for those of you who are working on it, I am getting there. So I primarily was working mostly on this area down here, So I don't know if you can see, but I've got almost all of this to here done. So I just got to fill in that and then come back up here and work on a bit more. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit at a time to kind of see how it goes. One of you guys gave me a great idea. There was a video I was supposed to watch about, was it parking? I gotta go back and look at my comments and see, because you made that comment to me and I read it during the interlude video, and I just gotta go back and see it, because you were telling me about that one lady that does, I know who we're talking about, the one lady that does all the, whatchamacallits, the tutorials and stuff. She does a great job at them, and they've been around for a while, but yeah, totally, 100% totally gonna look at that and figure it out, but it's good stuff. Got some Apothecary Shop, got a little bit more progress done on it. And mostly got more stitches down here, not 100% done, but about 99% done. And then came down here and just filled in more all throughout here. So I'm working on that. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. Oh, got a piece of floss. Got a couple pieces of floss. So I'm kind of excited because as soon as I get down through here, then we're going to be, and we talked about this, I know we talked about this last week, but once we got down to there, we're going to start seeing like more, like this lettering is going to hopefully start popping out. And then we're going to start actually seeing buildings that are across the street. And there's just so much more of the design that's just going to pop a lot. It's going to pop a lot. Sir Pop a Lot. All right. Sir Pop a Lot. You go up there. All right. Put this over to the side. I always get so excited about stitching when I do these videos. This is like, of all the videos I do, it's the weekly update where after I've done the video and I've messed around, that's curling up, messed around some, or not messed around, but talked about the projects, I'm like, oh, I gotta stitch. And so there'll be some stitching tonight, for sure. For sure. All right, Rainy Waterloo Place was the focus piece of the week. So let's not show that just yet. Let's jump to baseball, because baseball will be the focus piece this coming week. So super happy about that. Gonna get more done. Filled in just a bit more. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. It does look like he is looking in the wrong direction. I see what you're saying now. Let's pull this out. Okay, let me look. All I can say is I stitch him as I see him. I'm stitching him as I'm seeing him. Well, maybe he's just one of those players that just looks in the wrong direction. Have we thought? I think actually it's right. I think it's actually right. So, the reason why I say this, I don't have his head. He doesn't have his head on. He doesn't have his head on straight. So, look at this. And so it's this guy. Now, I can see this now when I'm looking at this on the screen. I can see where this looks like he's running the third. I'm telling you that's not the case. Reverse it, and that's the way it actually looks in the drawing. He is running to first, guys. This isn't like some weird game of baseball. So that's first base. So we're stitching this guy right here. Now on the thing, you can't quite tell, but he's really like doesn't have proper fielding form, to be perfectly honest with you. He's sort of like knees are locked. He's kind of leaning back, upper body a little bit. Are they even wearing gloves? Can't even tell. And he's looking over there. He's not even thinking about where he might have to cover. And so he's just standing here. I mean, that was early times baseball. Maybe that's it. But, so when you look at that, and then you look at this guy, so he's sort of standing there. That's his arm right here and his little hand. And then he's going to be looking that way, I think. I understand now. I understand now why it looks the way, you guys are telling me it looks the way that it does. But you can see, but I'm telling you, he's running to first. This is not third. Oh, cameras. Oh, cameras. So, anyway. Oh, cameras. Whoop. All right. We've got ourselves some Rainy Waterloo players. So, a bit more. I got a bit more done on this week. Or a bit more. I got a lot more done on it. So I filled in a lot of this stuff down here. And I went back and I almost finished every little bit with the driver. And then, where is this supposed to be? Come down here. I'm always pulling these things. I'm so glad I put these on pins. It's so much easier. So, Let's look here. So Phil and Bob, or Ted and Bob, or whoever they were, and I got this guy. Now I got this guy. So this is what's coming in. Okay, now that makes sense. All right, let's look. Let's pull it back. All right. Yeah, that's what's coming in. Nice. And then they got the building right here. So that's as far as I need to get to on this page. So we're coming along very nicely. Very nicely. Super excited. Can you tell? Super excited. All right, stitching. Oh, Reaper. The Reaper page, the face is gone. I don't know where it's gone to. It's a little scary because you never know where it might pop up in the future. But I did get a little bit more. I got a little bit more done on Reaps, on Reapy here. So, as you can see, I got mostly just worked on filling in this area up here. And so, I got a couple colors in there. That's about as far as I got. It looks good. It's coming along nicely. It's coming along very nicely. So that's the Reap. And then we got the old... No, wait, we got two more. Woo, man. I'm like, golly gee willikers. I knew I stitched on just more than like 3 or 4 things. Worked on a little bit more of the burrs. Not as much as I wanted to, and I don't remember why, but there was something that held me up. I just filled in a little bit more through here, and a little bit more of the lighter color down there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And so, yep, I'm contemplating just going all the way across first, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to fill in a lot of this orange because that's so much of what needs to be done. Oh, come here, you. Come here, you. All right, so we got a little bit more work done on Old World Map 2. Was Old World Map 2 the feature piece? No, it was Rainy Waterloo. It was Rainy Waterloo. Yeah, it was Rainy Waterloo. Okay, so here is where we are with this one. And all I did was I just took a couple of the lighter colors and I just started filling in all through here and up here a little bit. So I am glad that I am doing like the darker letters first. I think it's going to really pop because of that. But I need to just go back in and just fill in a bunch of stuff. I got another load of floss in, not a load, but I got a smaller selection of floss, but I got more floss in, and I probably got one more thing of floss to order, as far as one more group of floss to order. Pack of floss? Gaggle of floss? What's the word? Flop of floss? But anyway, so I've got a little bit more so I can fill in some more colors. And but so far it's looking really good. It's just a matter of just sitting down and doing it. But I am excited. So I took a picture. It's on the blog. I took a picture. My husband and I took a picture this weekend of me holding up Old World Map 2, so you can get a really good idea of just how large it is. So it's on the blog, and so there we are. This is page 13, I think. Lucky number 13. And so, anyway, I love this thing. It looks so amazing in the photo. It's funny how photos just make things just, I don't know, it's just crazy how good it makes it look. So, what else? So I didn't work on a fair number of other things. Didn't work on any of these projects right here. Didn't work on Babel. Still haven't found it as well. I'm serious, guys. I don't know where it is. Still, I haven't gotten back to work on Ronnie Rowe, but I'm gonna have to if I end up getting more of his works. Dachshund didn't see any progress because I had lost the pattern page, which I just found right before I started doing the video because it was up here, and so my husband was all trying to get me. He hears when we do the question and answer videos, he hears them or he listens to them a lot. And he's like, we could do this and this to get you more organized and all this and this and this. And you guys do a great job of giving me all these great suggestions. But the problem is, it's me. I'm the problem. Any system that you put in, you have to follow your own system. And I don't follow my own systems for the most part, except when it comes to the actual stitching. That's the only system that I follow. Everything else is just all over the place. All over the place. So, anyway. So I want to get into the Ronnie Rowe thing and look into that a little bit more. We're going to finish up. We are going to finish Pluribus Unum this week. We are going to find that cross stitch wherever it is, the It Is Well. We are. And we're going to get back into this one too with Charity. Because I got more floss for it. So we're going to get that done. We're just going to stitch all the things. Stitch them all. Man, they're talkative today, aren't they? Let's see. What else is going on? I think that's it. It snowed again on Sunday. It was fun. Stitching is fun. Yeah, I got to work on the blog more. I'm trying to think about that. We just did the interlude video, so I'm cool there. I answered a bunch of questions. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of just getting the stitching done, isn't it? And it's, 'tis the season to be stitching. Oh yeah, so I have started working on doing the idea for the, the form. And I'm just going to put it on the blog. A lot of you guys suggested, or not a lot, but some of you suggested, doing a Facebook thing or doing, all these different things. And I just kind of want to keep it on the blog. I'm not a Facebook fan. I'm just not. It's I don't know what it is. I'm not really big into social media. Although if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've posted a few more pictures this week. That I should be able to do. All it is just taking pictures of my stuff and posting it. And you'd think I could do that. So I'm trying to remember to do that more often. But I would just much rather have the stuff on the blog because I think it would just be more fun and in a way somewhat more private than just throwing it out on Facebook. But yeah, I gotta do something different about my contact form. When my friend was doing the website, she set up, I think she was the one that set up the contact form, or maybe I did, I can't remember. I need to put one of those CAPTCHA, try to make sure that people are actually filling it out, because I keep getting, just random, weird emails and things like that I know aren't real people, and I know are not stitchers, but, we'll figure it out. So what do you think, guys? We're going to be doing baseball this week. So baseball is going to be getting a lot of progress. And so that's good. That's good. We're going to fill in a bunch of stuff. We're going to fill in a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go back in and fill in everything that's there. The goal would be to finish the page and be working on the next page. That would be the goal. I think that we can achieve that if I focus on it. So I think I can do it. I have to work again this weekend, but I'm all good. I'm pretty much recovered from the from the fall that I took a couple weeks ago. So pretty much back to normal. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about this. It's not a bucket list thing, but it was kind of funny today. I actually passed somebody in a Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I actually passed someone in my car. And I've never done that before, and I thought it was kind of funny. But it was just this cute little old couple that pulled in, and they were right in front of me, and they were going super slow. But I didn't pass them because there wasn't any room to pass them. But they were going super slow. And I thought for sure they were going to park, but they didn't. So at most of these Chick-fil-A's, they have, people come out. They come way out in the drive. The drive-through line is actually quite long. So people are always walking out and taking your order, and then they take your money. And you get all that done before you even get to the old ordering area. And so we were way out. And this nice young lady had come over to take their order. And then someone else came over to take my order right behind them. And they took my order. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there for another minute, and I'm looking at the people in front of me, and the nice lady that's talking to them, I don't even think she's even looked at her order pad yet, because she's just sitting there, just leaning in, just talking to them, being super sweet, and I'm they're talking. I'm I'm gonna go around. So I made sure, they're safe, and I went around and went front, and I talked to the next guy, and I was just hey, I've never done that before in the line. He goes, that's fine, you're okay, don't worry about it. And so I go and I pay, and then I go all the way around to the drive-thru, and I get my order. It takes a minute or so. I get my order, and then I pull out, and then I come all the way back around to where the line is to leave, and they're still sitting there placing their order. And I was just I don't feel bad about doing that. So it's all good. It's all good. Guys, I think we should get to stitching. Shall we get to stitching? Let the stitching commence. And I will see you all soon. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I am working on the dog and cat video. Or not dog and cat, the dog video. I have a video I'm putting one together about how we actually acquired 7 dogs. Like, how did we actually come to 7 dogs, and what's their stories? And so I compiled a lot of different photos and some video, and I put all that together yesterday. And then I tried to record audio with my phone, and it just sounded terrible. It just wasn't, it was just a mess. And so I went ahead and just ordered an easy microphone off of Amazon. It actually should be here tonight. So I'm hoping that if I can record some audio, that I could get that video out maybe tomorrow. So we'll actually finally have something for the Dog and Cat channel. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it does come out. And then if I can truly figure out how to do the voice capture and do some other things, then videos will come a little faster. So that'll be good. All right, it's time to stitch, people. Barking. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Happy stitching. Be good to each other. I'll see you soon. Stitch with me this weekend is going to be baseball, guys. So bring your baseball. Let's play catch together on the cross stitch. Doesn't make any sense. All right, see you guys.